Louisiana beer reviews. Bud Light Chelada Mangonada. Introduced in 2024. I did the lime version. This is the Chelada Tajin with mango. It says premium light lager with natural flavors and color with fruit and vegetables. And I'm not going to salt the rim like they're showing. They're saying Tajin licensed to Anheuser-Busch. 4.2% alcohol. 25-ounce can. It's 168 calories per 12 ounces. So Bud Light is 145 to put it in perspective. So Bud Light, so-called, has over 20 more calories per 12 ounce than regular Budweiser. This is no kind of light beer, but it's under the Bud Light brand, just like the Ritas used to be under Bud Light. The Lime-A-Ritas, Strawberry-Ritas, but those were 8% and super high calorie. They might have gotten some grief from the U.S. government saying, how you gonna call that a light beer? And so they decided just to drop the Bud Light part and just call them the Ritas. Do not shake, but you should agitate by rolling it. I did not shake it, I just turned it. The 25th day of 2024, okay. January 25th, 2024. But I just saw it, but I wasn't actively looking for it. It might have been on the shelf and I overlooked it. I thought the Tajin was all the same. I didn't know there was a lime and now a mangonada. Jerry Fort, the beer review guy, did a review, so I'm watching his video. I'm going to turn it back on when I finish this. Didn't want to see what he said before I did it. I can smell mango from here. From a distance, I smell mango. Now the head is very thick and frothy and white, and the appearance is cloudy and orange. It looks like a modern India Pale Ale. Maybe more orange than those. So we got fruit and vegetable juice giving it the orange color. All right, this is not a Mexican beer. It's made in the USA, but it's modeled after those chamoys, which are like sweet heat. I know there was the Golden Road chamoys that I bought in Texas. I never seen them around here. We do get Golden Road, the regular Golden Road, and then a few days ago, in some town, I don't remember the Louisiana town, I saw a Golden Road variety pack. So maybe that's going to be expanded around here. It's pungent mango. It's pungent. There's mango and there's something else like musty fermented. I don't know what that is. It's not a bad aroma. It's not like tern fruit, but it's a strong aroma. Yeah, like some kind of fruit drink. Well, a full nose. Can't say it doesn't have aroma. Can't say it doesn't have a party bulb-like appearance. It's getting more cloudy, but it feels nice out here. Warm, breezy. All right, taste. Cheers. They've been running ads for Tajin the last few days, and they're talking about how it's sweet heat. Like that's the whole thing about Tajin. It's savory and spicy, but it's not heat. It's not a hot spice. So if you're into like, I want a lot of heat, no, you don't want to get Tajin. They might have a liquid form, yeah. There's both. There's a liquid and the powder form. So if you're expecting heat, they don't even tout it on the, nothing about like the, with the mics, not mics, although they probably have some too. The I'm picking up some tap water now. The mic, the the Cayman Jack sweet heat variety pack, it was halfway right. It had a lot of the sweet, but none of the heat. But they were touting the heat, and I was like, nah, there's no heat. There's a spiciness from pepper, but no heat. So they should have called it sweet and savory or something, sweet and spicy. But it's like the Popeyes spicy chicken. It's not hot. It's spicy. There's spices. Now, before their buyout in early 90s, when they got bought from their original owner, was it 92? I don't remember really, but before that, it used to be Popeyes had, not churches, Popeyes had two flavors, mild and hot. Mild and hot. And the hot was hot. I mean, you'd be wiping your face with a towel. But I guess they wanted to go to more of a mass USA audience, so they reformulated it to mild and spicy. Church's spicy is hotter than the Popeyes these days, but Popeyes used to trump everybody. Now they might still have some locations of Danny's fried chicken down by home in Louisiana. Danny's, their chicken was always hot. I didn't like it when I was a child. I said, who could eat this? But now I would want to eat it, you know. No, I mean, this has the definite chamoy flavor. It's sweet, sugary sweet, vegetable and fruit sweet, mango, spiciness. But it should appeal to a wide audience. There's a little salt, like Gatorade. It tastes sort of like what you might expect from Gatorade. Think about it along the lines of an alcohol Gatorade. And I think you'd be on the right track. Now, in the back of my throat, I'm starting to pick up some heat, which is a nice addition here. I wasn't expecting that. From whatever peppers they're using, couldn't say what they are. They don't describe it on the website. It's probably a mix of jalapeno, habanero, and chipotle. I don't know. I say probably. I should have said something like maybe it's a combination of those. Does it taste like a light beer, or does it feel like a light beer? No. It feels like a regular beer with 168 calories per 12 ounce, or 355 milliliters if you're in the British Commonwealth. It's a light beer in name only, literally in name only. It's a regular beer. And for the rest of the world, 4.2 really is not that low. It's low for the USA. If you go to Australia, in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, for instance, and the Republic of Ireland, Irish Republic, 4.2 is like normal. That's like regular beer. Here, 4.2 is below average, so you see a difference. You know, their light beers over there are usually 3.5 to 3.9 at the most. Actually, I said the British Commonwealth. But if you go to Canada, their beers are like the U.S., maybe a little even on the stronger side. So it's very common in Canada to find 5%, but they're North America, right? So find 5%ers. If you're getting low, if you're lowballing it, 4.8. But yeah, 5% is normal in Canada. And then you find a lot of what they call strong beers over there, or up there. 8%. They call them strong beers. Here, that's not allowed. You would have to call it a high gravity lager or a bold lager. You can't use the word strong. You might make people think you could get drunk off of it. And we know that's not why it's created. It's created for the rich and diversified flavors, if you read their websites. Sometimes they'll even say elegant flavors. So there is a tap water presence. When I went on the tours, I've been on more than one, but when I've been on the tours at Anheuser-Busch, they'll say that they use the water from the Mississippi River in their brewery in St. Louis. Now I can't answer for other states. But well, not this town. This town gets water from a well, an artesian well, but some towns up the river and down the river get their water from the Mississippi River itself. Oh, whew. Carbonated. Sirens. And this tastes like that river water. It's not a bad flavor. It's like earthy. All right, but anyway, maybe that's the distinct quality of Anheuser-Busch St. Louis beers. Yeah, so it's really good, especially after I cut the grass today, and I was sweating, not as much as I would have been sweating if the sun would have been bright. It was kind of overcast, but it was still extremely muggy. So I was sweating and exercising and, pushing the lawnmower. Until I'm immobile or can't do it, I will never hire somebody to cut the grass. I just like doing manual labor. I was saying that in the live video. I'm glad I gave up inside office type work for manual labor. I like lifting heavy weight. Well, I never lift anything more than 60 pounds, but I do it for hours, so I like that workout. And I like this spicy, hotter than expected, fruit and vegetable flavored chamoy. I don't really I like tap water right now, so I drink that all the time, but when I go to work, people look at me strange, like, why are you drinking water from the faucet? I say, well, this town scored 100 out of 100 on the State Department of Environmental Quality, water quality ratings. No, they don't know that. They gotta drink it from a bottle. But to me, in a beer, I don't know, the tap water thing is kind of a detriment to it. Otherwise, it's good. It's not fabulous, but I'll give it a 84. It's good. Like you say, hey, what do you think about that Tajin Mangonada? I would say it's good. And they might say, you kind of held back a little bit when you say it's good. Like what? I'd be like, it's good, but it's got a weird little, or unusual, I guess weird and unusual is the same, an unexpected little tap water thing going. Still good, 84, so 8.4 out of 10. Good beer, and I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to St. Louis, Missouri, and take an Anheuser-Busch brewery tour.